The Walking Dead. Alright, this is season 6, episode 11 of The Walking Dead. Its title is Knot Untie. Let's do it. I ship Abraham and Sasha. There. Said it.
I already talked to Eugene. He wants to help out more. He said he'd take over my patrol with you.
Don't run away from your feelings! She just backs out and does a peace sign.
You're damn near perfection, you know that.
But you're not Sasha.
Waiting for your mom and dad to get dressed.
Ooh. Spilled the beans a little bit.
Carl. Hey.
Oh, Carl found out a weird way.
So let's talk.
You let him just go in your house with your son there and your daughter so you can get dressed?
Knots untie and locks get picked.
Episode title. So now it's daytime and they're talking to him. They waited that long?
I think our communities may be in a position to help each other.
Well, first, you should go get that truck out of the lake.
It tastes better than it looks.
I ship their bromance.
Pouring the Bisquick. You trying to make pancakes?
Wow. Oh, he's touching her leg. They're just like openly in a relationship immediately.
What's going on? We gotta crash your head.
Don't do it to set up. Don't pull over.
I know how it looks, but I'll play it out. Can I borrow a gun?
No, you can't.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Friends of Jesus. I'm gonna get you out.
If they didn't know this Jesus character, they'd be like, did some weird cult just come in to rescue me? Very interesting church group you have. I don't trust this situation. It feels weird.
You have any prenatal vitamins in there?
Just cut to the chase. Hello, stranger I don't know. Can you give my pregnant wife medication? Oh, wonderful. And it's stuck. Because it's overweight because you have like a jillion people crammed in that RV.
They give up the weapons. Then we'll open the gate.
It's like Wasteland Weekend.
Those windows up there let us see for miles in every direction. It's perfect for security.
Plus, it's a cool looking house.
Jesus.
I know him. I see him around all the time. He's always like the overlord boss of some cool group in like every TV show.
It's hard to keep this place clean.
And you guys are nasty.
How long you think Rick and Michonne been hugging bumpers?
But you have guns, so I assume you have a decent weapons cache.
Don't get too nosy.
Negan?
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Don't trust Negan. Negan seems like a bad guy. He's gonna stab you.
Sorry.
Saw that coming. Someone needs to get shot. He's hearing Sasha's voice when he thinks he's gonna die. He loves her. Oh, in his neck! In his neck, and it's all over Rick. He just washed up. Well, it's been like half an episode. It's time we see Rick covered in blood. Oh, Rick just got punched. And then she got knocked down by Michonne. This is awesome.
This is over!
Jesus is the mediator.
Things aren't as simple as they might seem.
They never are. Oh, he dropped the necklace behind him. Although I'm not sure how.
It's gonna cost us something.
Yeah, someone's gonna die.
He wants to talk to Maggie.
She screwed it up last time. Don't let her talk.
Excuse me.
Half of what you have.
You're no better than the saviors. She grabbed his butt cheek. I saw it. Y'all got an ultrasound machine? That's fancy. Abraham should have a baby with Sasha. He smiled at the ultrasound. So this episode starts, and Abraham's talking with Sasha, and then Sasha's like, I'm gonna get a new patrol and not hang out with you anymore. And he looks sad. Then it cuts to him in bed with Rosita, and he's still thinking about Sasha. And Rosita's like, here, look I made you this little necklace of like a broken tail light. And he's like, yeah, this is cool. He's still thinking about Sasha. Glenn and Maggie are out in the garden. They see people running around. Then it cuts to Carl, and he pulls a gun on Jesus, and he's like, what are you doing here? Jesus is like, I'm waiting for your mom and dad to get dressed, which, first of all, is a horrible way to break it to Carl. Second of all, did Michonne and Rick really just go, please step outside into the house with my young daughter and son while we get dressed, strange man? And really just let him go around their kids? I mean, dude, he already saw you naked. Just put your clothes on. Then I also think it's weird that they're all in Rick's house and like interrogating this Jesus guy at the table, but it's like daylight. So is it late at night that happened? Early morning? I don't know. Timeline seems weird. Also, it was kind of weird that Carol wasn't there. I mean, it really didn't make any sense, but she just wasn't in the episode, so they just kind of mentioned briefly she's not there, but then leave it. Jesus dude mentions that he's from another town that's kind of like Alexandria, and he goes around and finds different people to trade with, and they're like, okay, sure, dude who broke in and saw my junk, let's go to your house. The doctor chick has kind of a cute moment with Daryl. They have a fun bromance going on. Then they're loading up the RV to go, and Carl's like, I'm gonna stay in town, make sure it's safe, y'all go. Then in the RV, Abraham asks Glenn if he was planning on getting pregnant with Maggie, and It's weird because Abraham, he wants a family again. You can tell, and it's really sad. Rick and Michonne are being really cute. Like, he's touching her knee, and it's adorable. Then they see that there's a car flipped over. Jesus dude is like, oh my gosh, that's our car. This accident just happened. We need to go find my friends. Again, they don't really believe him, but they go along with it. And they go to this building, and he's like, they gotta be in there. So they handcuff him, have Maggie watch. They all go inside to find his friends. They go inside, they find everyone. The last person they find, Abraham actually grabs and almost stabs, thinking he's a walker. So they're all back in the van. The one dude's a doctor, and Glenn's like, hey, strange man, can you give my pregnant wife prenatal vitamins, and I hope they're vitamins and you don't poison her because I don't know you? And then the one dude that Abraham almost killed when they were rescuing him, he was like, I thought I was gonna die, and I saw my wife's face flash before my eyes, and it was just like, she was there again. And then the RV gets stuck in some big mud puddle, and the guy's like, don't worry, we're here anyway. And they step out, and they see this, like, fortress of, like, telephone poles. They walk up to the gate, and there's two people up on the top with spears, and it looks like Mad Max. They're like, put your weapons down, and then Jesus is like, no, I trust them, they can keep their weapons, we're coming inside. They walk in and see kind of like a homestead. There's, like, gardens, and there's some, like, livestock, and there's, like, portable trailers, and the dude says that, like, FEMA camp brought the trailers, and the big, giant building in front of them was like a natural history museum that they came and just took over. Then these two double doors open, and it's this guy, Gregory, and he's like the boss of this town, which is like, he's the boss of every community on every borderline sci-fi show. He wants them to all get cleaned up before he even talks to them. And Rick is like, Maggie, you get cleaned up first. You go talk to him. You need to like learn to take over and do stuff. So Maggie goes down there to talk to him, and while they're talking, Gregory kind of like belittles her and hits on her. He's like, look, I don't want to trade. You guys just seem like you need help. We're fine. Sorry, we're not going to trade. So they're all sitting in the main, like, foyer place with Jesus, and Jesus is like, look, we do need to trade. I'll go talk to Gregory. And just then some guy comes running in, and he's like, they're back. So they all go outside, and these guys come walking up, and they're like, okay, Negan said what we gave him was a little low. He also killed some people, and he also wants us to give you a message. So Gregory's like, okay, what's the message? And then the guy walks up, and he's getting, like, way too close into his personal space. He should have known he was going to get stabbed, because I knew he was going to get stabbed. So the dude stabs Gregory and is like, I need to see my brother again, and I have to do this for Negan to get my brother back. Rick and everyone just starts attacking the dude. They're all fighting back and forth. Abraham gets choked out, and as he's getting choked out, he hears Sasha's voice. See? Reference from the other dude, seeing his wife. Abraham loves Sasha. When Rick's fighting the one dude, like, the guy kind of gets the better of Rick and has him on the ground with a knife to his throat. He's like, everyone stand back. If you stop me, you're basically killing my brother. Someone distracts the dude, and then Rick is able to stab him in the throat, and blood goes everywhere. It's gross. So all the local people are kind of getting freaked out, because on one hand, their leader just got stabbed. On the other hand, these strangers just killed their friend. This one chick runs up and punches Rick. All the locals start pulling weapons, and Jesus is like, what? I'll be between you guys. It's okay. Jesus talks them all down, and he's like, guys, there's more going on than what we let on. Of course there is. There always is. Abraham's still laying on the ground and kind of like freaking out, like, oh my gosh. I heard Sasha's voice when I was about to die. And then he goes to get up, and his necklace has come undone, and it's on the ground. It's the one Rosita gave him, and he, like, leaves it behind. Symbolism. So once they're all back in the house, Jesus explains to everyone that Negan was this dude who sent some guys. They killed a 16-year-old in front of them and threatened that they would attack them if they didn't get, like, half of their supplies. Then Daryl, of all people, is like, you know what we should do? We should just go kill Negan for you guys, help you guys out, and we'll get supplies, so it'll be great. And they're all like, yeah, that's a great idea. Jesus goes and runs it by Gregory. Gregory only wants to talk to Maggie, so she goes inside to negotiate with him. Maggie goes in, and she basically does the same thing Negan's doing. She's like, okay, we'll help you, but I want half of your crap. Maggie's like, here's what's gonna happen. I mean, you guys are giving Negan half of your stuff over and over again. You're gonna run out of stuff. Eventually, they're just gonna come and kill you, so we'll go kill Negan, and we'll get half of your stuff. I don't know if it's noble or also just taking advantage of them the same way Negan was, but it's what's gonna happen, because he agrees to it. So they're loading all the supplies in the car. They get one of the dudes that came back from Negan's place, and they're like, you're going to have to come with us because you know what his compound is like. Jesus dude is like, I'm going to come with you too because you also have my knives, but I want to come help. So Rick goes up to Michonne, and he's like, it's going to be another fight, but we're going to win. And she's like, yeah, we're going to win. It was really sweet. Then she grabs his butt a little bit. Then it shows Maggie and Glenn, and they're getting an ultrasound, which is kind of cool. Kind of weird that the doctor would have it, but it makes for a sweet moment. Then later they're all in the RV, and Glenn shows a picture of the ultrasound to Michonne, and then she shows it to Daryl, and then Daryl shows it to Abraham, and Abraham looks all happy and looks at them, and it's like, he wants a family, let him have a family again. And then it shows them driving down the road, and then credits. So this was a cool episode. I liked it. You get to see like another kind of settlement, which is pretty cool. And now they're like heading towards Negan, so things are gonna get crazy. And it's cool that the guy who plays Gregory is in this, because he's a really cool dude, and I just ran into him again the other day, and he's nice. So it's going to be cool. I liked it. Don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm excited. If I forgot anything or left anything out, drop a comment. Don't forget to do the things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Until next time.